Welcome to the show.
Right in the
Coffee
morning,
with Nikkie.
right
In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way.
right in the morning.
Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Coffee with
Wake
Nikkie.
up everybody in the morning, wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding and we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning, I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie, oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning, wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding and we riding, yo.
Live and welcome to Coffee with Nikkie, your daily cup of information and inspiration. You already know what to do. As soon as you walk in, hit the thumbs up button and don't forget to click subscribe. Now grab your pen, your pad, and your coffee because it's time to get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing this amazing Monday morning? Okay, so we have been off for 4 days. I won't say we were off for a week because I did show up on Monday. But so many things have happened, and I decided, you know what? I need to take the rest of this week off. I got my word this morning, which is still reset. Cousin called me this morning and she's like, I don't know why I'm still sitting on my spirit, but the word is reset. We started talking about it, but then we didn't finish it. So we are going to revisit resetting because I need to know and I need to catch up. Today is Monday. We're catching up anyway. I need to catch up with you guys and see what you guys were doing with your week. What are you doing? Do you feel like you need a reset? Do you feel like you need to start over? Like, where are you exactly? So let me check and see who's in the room, and then we'll go deeper into this. As you guys know, I am Miss Nikkie, the Dean of Bubble Babes University, and this is Coffee with Nikkie, your daily cup of information and inspiration. And thank you so much for joining us this morning, especially after our mini hiatus. Especially after that. So let me check and see who I have in the building. First, I see Betty Rose. So Betty Rose says, good morning, everyone. I am blessed. Cousin is in the building. She said, good morning, my hearts. Betty Rose said, good morning, Latrice. Miss Latrice. Jasmine Alyssa's in the building. Good morning. Happy Monday. Yolanda says, good morning, tribe. I missed you guys. We miss you too, girl. I hope you got everything all moved in and squared away and set up your workstation. Good morning, Crystal. Crystal says, good morning, everyone, and she is blessed. Good morning, Deltra. Deltra, how are you doing today? Good morning, everyone. I am blessed. Good morning, Miss Lois. Miss Lois said, good morning, ladies. I'm so blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Hey, Miss Quell. Miss Quell is in the building. Hey, Miss Quell, what's going on with you, girl? Let's see. Trina's in the building. Good morning, lovely. Good morning, lovelies. I am blessed. Hope everyone had an amazing weekend. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, Big Meech. Big Meech is in the building. Good morning, Jordan. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Jordan. Good morning, Chantel. Chantel said, good morning, ladies. Happy Monday. I'm blessed. Miss Linda's in the building, and she said, good morning, everyone. I am blessed and ready for my new miracles this week. Come on, new miracles. Yes, yes, and yes. Cousin said, I pray everyone had a blessed week. Yes. Good morning, Naomi. Naomi, you already know what she says. She's awake, alive, and blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, Angie. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. So let's see. How many of you guys feel like you need a reset? How many of you guys took this week that we took off? How many of you guys took this week off to just reset, re-strategize, rest, relax? What did you do? All of the re's, right? So what did you do with your week? So let me know in the chat, and put ones in the chat if you feel like you need a reset. You need a factory reset? Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. Crystal said, yes, reset. I reset this morning by starting my miracle morning exactly how I wanted to. Come on, miracle morning. Yes, 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 and yes. I love that. I love that. So everybody catch me up. How are you doing? What did you do last week? I need to know what's going on. And reset is definitely the word. It's definitely the word because I was feeling that I needed to have I needed to have a reset myself. Now, I took off the week because I decided that I was going to do an impromptu collection for my Bath and Body Company. And so I was going to I was still going to do the show. And I was like, you know what? I really need to focus and do exactly what I want to do, the way I see it in my head, the way I smell it, the way I feel it in my head. And I'm not going to be able to do that. Not that this is a distraction, but it would be taking me away from the whole planning process. And especially because I didn't plan it out like a while beforehand. Like it was something I can't stand when people say literally, not I can't stand, but I'd be like, you don't even say it like that. So I literally, I literally needed to focus. I really needed to like dig deep into my imagination and my whole idea of when I used to play with dolls and Barbies. And I really had to go into that and I wanted it to be something special. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to half do this and half do that. So I'm 100% be at both places. So I have to give my attention to where it goes. You know what I'm saying? And so I had to take a week off in order for me to focus on that and to actually get it out and get it going. And so if you guys are interested, I do have my Bubble Barbs collection up, and it is a reminder of your childhood, is a reminder of your fantasies, it's a reminder of your imagination when you had a vivid imagination, when life was so simple, you didn't have to worry about being an adult, you didn't have to worry about bills, all you had to do was your only responsibility was for you to enjoy your childhood and play and escape into your own fantasy world, right? And so that is exactly what my collection is about. So if you guys want to go scoop it up, you can go scoop it up. We have a whole box set we have a limited brush soap, we have a lip scrub, a whipped shea sugar scrub, a room spray, a travel room spray, and a shimmery body oil, all in one complete box. Plus, I introduced new room sprays because the room sprays it'll take you back to those nostalgia times when you thought about Barbie's dream house, Barbie's beach house. What does that smell like in your mind? And I went live. When did I go live? I think I went live on Friday. And when I went live on Friday, I had opened up the sugar scrub and the waft of the bubble gum just took me back to childhood. We all went down memory lane about the candies we liked, what we used to do, what games we used to play while we were outside. Like it just took me back to that. And so I ended up adding a bubblegum room spray because I said once you spray that, your mind is automatically going to go back into that whole, that nostalgic place for you, that childhood, that where you thought anything was possible. And that is what I wanted the set to embody, right? I wanted it to definitely be something that you remember as a child, because at first I initially did adult scented room sprays for Barbie, right? And what made me go back to the childhood was after I smelled that, I'm like, no, but you're not gonna feel the nostalgia unless you can take yourself back to that point. Because I was thinking bubblegum is too childish, right? But it actually wasn't. It was something it was necessary. And so I added that on. And again, if I didn't stop what I was doing so that I can 100% focus, I wouldn't have been able to give myself to the project. And so that's why I had to take the time off for the week, and that's what my hiatus was about. My hiatus was actually not a rest because I was actually working my butt off behind the scenes. But yeah, so I had to focus on that. And so when you have to focus and you have to reset and you have to get yourself in order so that you can 100% focus, I totally get it. If you have to shut out all distractions, I get it. So let me check and see what you guys are saying in the chat and see where your guys heads are. Let me check and see. Let me see. So I see some ones in here, so we need some resetting. Naomi said most definitely. Yep, we got some ones. Cousin said the Barbie box is everything. Everything. Let me tell you something. I try to think of everything. Like I put myself in my childhood. Like I was like, let me take myself back to those days when I was excited about opening up a Barbie doll. Let me take myself back to, like, I used to make my own wallpaper. Like I had a dollhouse and I would make my own wallpaper, like furniture and things like that. I would make my dolls clothes. Like I really went off into where I used to go when I used to play with my Barbie dolls. And some people, when we were talking about it, some people didn't have Barbie dolls, but they had the other kind of dolls that weren't Barbie, but they were, Barbie-ish. And but it's still the same idea, is that just having the child mind, the childlike mindset, and just knowing that anything is possible and that you are capable of doing everything before, adult ism started getting on everybody, and everybody started feeling like they couldn't do something because they didn't do it in the time that they expected. They didn't feel like they could do it anymore. Somebody crushed their dream. Somebody said, you know what I'm saying? Like before all of that set in, I wanted everybody to go back to that simple time, and I didn't care what kind of doll you played with, right? I don't care if it was a secondhand doll, third, I don't care where the doll came from. But the fact is that you escape to a fantasy world, especially if you had like problematic childhoods, right? The first thing you're going to do is find an escape way out, right? Because or in your imagination, because you wanted to be somewhere else and not there. So I definitely wanted everybody to just be free. Be free in your mind and be free to create. And that's what I wanted. So yes, yes, yes. Yolanda said, I love your Barbie set, Nikki. Thank you so much, Yolanda. Thank you so much. Trina says, I am exhausted. I had a 3-day week, a 3-day event. Ooh, that's nice. Wednesday through Friday. Then my grandmother's birthday celebration on Saturday. Then my hubby's company event on Sunday. I am done. Girl, kick your feet up and just relax. She said, yeah, that Barbie set was cute. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Friday night. Thank you, cousin. Yeah, Friday night I went live. I know I need to reset, definitely. Everyone hit the thumbs up, y'all. Yes, hit the thumbs up so y'all can hear the sound. Yes, yes, and yes. All right, so if everybody in the room needs a reset, what is it that you need to reset? Do you need to reset and restructure your business? Do you need to reset and reset your mindset? Do you need to reset? Like, what do you need to reset? I know for me, it's going to take cleansing and purging. I didn't finish because I still have a whole lot to do. So I'm definitely going to be purging. I am making room, and I'm making room for my blessings. I'm making way for, abundance. I'm making way for everything. I had to downsize a little bit when I came from after COVID and all that other stuff, coming from a storefront to back to home. And adjusting with my business. And so I had a lot of stuff at the store, but I had a lot of stuff in a lot of space. I don't have a lot of space here to do everything that I need to, because it's still a living space. Yes, I have room, but it's still a living space, right? And so I have to, downsize and move accordingly. And so I had to I'm moving my hands a lot, right? So I had to, I have to reset and start cleansing and purging, just so, because I still have to keep it a living space and I still have to make it workable. So it's a lot of things that need to be cleared out. A lot of the times when we're doing a lot of work, everything just keep on piling up, and you accumulate so much stuff. And then when you start cleansing and purging, you're like, where did I have all of this stuff at? Right? And so that's where I'm at. So my part of my reset is cleansing and purging. So what is it that you need to do for your reset? Let me see. Michi said, I played with Barbies until my early teenage years. Okay, don't judge me. I will not. I will not. I have the Mac Barbie doll in my garage, and I also have another I have a Boston Celtics Barbie doll that my mother got as a collector's item. So I still have Barbies. I don't play with them, they're still in the box, but I still have them. That's why I was excited about the movie, which was good, by the way. I need to see that. I have not seen the movie yet. I need a financial reset. Okay, got you. Good morning, Lakeisha. Keisha, everybody congratulate Lakeisha. Keisha, her daughter went to college freshman year. On her way, Keisha was struggling a little bit, but we all do when our kids go away to anything. But everybody say congratulations to her daughter, and everybody send her some love and some comfort, because I know her mind is like, but yes, everybody send her some love and comfort. Lakeisha says, "Good morning. Just getting back from the Blue Note Jazz Festival. Ooh, nice. Getting ready for work. It's about to be a long Monday. Let me tell y'all something. We went. I'm gonna tell y'all in a minute. I'm not gonna tell y'all right now. But okay. So Naomi, you need a financial reset. So we need a plan. We need a plan, right? And I totally get it. And so I started working on some stuff behind the scenes, and like, what things are generating revenue, what things are not generating revenue, what things you need to do more of and less of. I started working on something like that behind the scenes. Also about the setting up your business credit and things like that. That way, when you set up your business credit when the holidays come, because we're going to talk about Q4 and preparing for that. You'd be able to have what you need in stock, as opposed to trying to wait for you to have the money. You'll be able to order your products, have 30 days to pay it back, or 30 to 60 days, however, whatever the net terms are, to pay the money back. And you'll be making a way so that you can recoup it so that you can pay it when it's time, right? And so we definitely need to look into that, because a lot of you guys are not even taking advantage of your business credit. You're not taking advantage of your net 30. And I'm not a business credit expert, and I'm not even going to act like I'm the expert on that. I can just say that using terms definitely is something that is beneficial for your business, right? Because you could get every single thing that you need and then worry about working backwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the stuff and then now put a little something to the side. If you got 30 days, you put something to the side every week until it's time, and then you pay it, right? So that you can establish the credit. And then after you start establishing your terms with certain businesses, then you can go to the banks and the credit unions and the things like that, so that you can get the money. So we'll talk about that. Well, I won't talk about it, but I'm going to get somebody in, and they're going to be talking about building business credit and stuff like that. So, and then we already have one class that Patricia taught about business credit. So that's one, and there's also a workbook in there as well. There's also a budgeting worksheet in there too from Profit First. If you are a part of the Honor Society, if you are not yet part of the Honor Society, I do not know what you're waiting on. Let me tell you, the price went back up to, well, not back up yet, but the price went up to $39.99. It used to be $19.99. We had a special for $19.99, and now it is back up to $39.99. But we are going to have classes in there weekly. We're going to have recipes, and just everything is going to be within there. So anything that you need, you're definitely going to have. So make sure that you guys check in if you have not yet in the Honor Society for the new classes. I am going to be adding another class today. And it's just a making class. You don't have to make every single class that I put in there. Any making class that I do, you don't have to do every single thing that I'm doing. I put them in there for those who need it. You know what I'm saying? Or for those who want it, it's there for them. Also, it's there for you just in case you want to do something a little bit more creative. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just want to keep your creative juices flowing. That's why I do it, So that's what I am doing over there. Let me check and see what you guys got going on. Michi said her daughter starts college next month. Yes, my son is already, well, he's been at college already because he plays football. So he's been doing some stuff with his team. So he's there. But he officially moves in next week. Let me see. We have collectible Barbies here. Oh, cousin got collectible Barbies here too. Okay. Yolanda says, I'm resetting my business and resetting my health, new eating habits, and exercising. Got it. Document it, Yolanda, because once you document it, you'll feel like obligated to keep up with it, right? Like when I do the accountability groups and I say, we're going to work out or we're going to do this, I feel accountable and I feel like I have to do what I'm supposed to do, right? So whenever I don't feel like doing it, I'm like, oh, people waiting on me, so document it, and that'll help you to stay consistent. That will help you. Hey, Marissa, how you doing, girl? Me too, Naomi. We trust God to supply our every need. Amen. 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 Let me see. I definitely use Uline. Those 30 days help a lot. I'm telling you. Get all of your needs, and then you work, like I said, work backwards. You got to make sure that you're putting something to the side so that you can pay it off when your time is up, so that you can start building your business credit. So Definitely. That's going to be something that we are going to be working towards this week. So resetting. So we got some financial resetting. We have some restructuring with the businesses. Is that all we have? I know Trina is relaxing because she has to reset because she was just super busy this weekend. There was a lot of things going on. So for sure. How are the prices for Uline? I heard they are expensive. They are, but if you need something in a timely manner and you need it immediately, that's going to be your best option. Now, as far as their boxes and things like that, they are not the best price, but being that you have the terms, it makes it worthwhile for you because if you don't have the money right immediately, then you don't have to worry about it, but you can still get what you need, right? So you can still go ahead and send out your orders. You can still make your products or whatever it is that you need to do. You'll still be able to do that. You just won't have to pay for it right up front, right? So then you don't have to say, oh, I gotta wait until I could get this amount of money in order for me to order this. You can just go ahead and do what you need to do and make sure that you bust your tail to make that money back. Right? Make sure you bust your tail to make your money back. Hey Yazzie Faye, good morning. And where's my little Cinnabon? Give her a little kiss. Getting the kids ready for back to school. Yes. Taking care of some business in Maryland to prepare. Jules is just in Maryland from Black Candle Makers Club, just in Maryland. There was a Maryland meetup to prepare my son for college next year in a workshop for a chance to win $5,000. Grant. Okay, all right. To win a $5,000 grant, I'm crazy busy. I get it. And these kids keep us busier. Some things are, but if you buy in bulk, it's better. Yes, and yes. Yas says getting bag locked in. August is tomorrow. Absolutely. We miss you too, girl. We miss you too. Yes. August is here. Let me tell you, this is one of my favorite times of the year because I absolutely love school supplies and I absolutely love school supplies when they're on a discount. So this is my time. I just go up and down the school supply aisle just for no reason. I'm getting notebooks, I'm getting pens. Let's see if I'm back. Let's start my song.
Welcome to the show.
Right in the morning with Nikkie.
In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way.
Right in the morning.
Just put your mind to it.
Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Right in the morning.
Just put your mind to it.
Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women make it sound easy. Take it Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
We are live and welcome to Coffee with Nikkie, your daily cup of information and inspiration. You already know what to do. Soon as you walk in, hit the thumbs up button and don't forget to click subscribe. Now grab your pen, your pad, and your coffee because it's time to get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Okay, so I have no idea what happened. Internet went out for a second, but we are back. Put ones in the chat if you guys can see me. Put ones in the chat if you guys can see me and hear me. Hear me and see me perfectly fine. Let me know. All right, wait. All right. This is cousin texting me. Okay, so we good. We're good. Okay, so we are back. Okay, so we're Go and jump right back into what we were talking about. We were talking about resetting. And so I did see in the chat that Naomi had a comment and she said, I didn't think it would be so hard just to make $100 in 2 months. Before that, I would make it in one night. See, this is the thing now, but this is something that I I struggled with too, do struggle with. And so I think this is something that all entrepreneurs have to be transparent about, is that like Monray says it, marketing by Monray, she's like, being a CEO is ghetto. It is so ghetto. It is so like up and down. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you can count on it, sometimes you can't. You don't know what's going to happen. You have a good month, a bad month, sometimes you have no sales. Like it is something that entrepreneurs need to be transparent about. And so one thing that I will say is that when we are making these these quotas that we have set out for ourselves, and we making a certain amount in a day, right? And then there's times when we're not doing it and within a month, or there's times when there's like a drought, right? I can definitely say it's because when we were getting the money, or hitting those numbers that we wanted to hit, we got complacent with showing up. We got complacent with being omnipresent, speaking to our customers, doing the things that we need to do, showing up at events. We get complacent in those times, and then it's hard for us to pick back up. So we wait until we get to like the drought, or we wait till we get the trickling of the sales in for us to start picking up the momentum, when we should be had the momentum should be consistent all the way across the board, right? And so one thing that I can suggest, and it is something I can suggest from on my end as well, is that we have to, even in the good times and the bad times and all times, we need to be consistent the way we show up. We need to act like every day is a drought day. We need to act like every week is a drought week. We need to act like every month is a drought month, even though we may be getting, exceeding the amount of sales that we wanted to exceed in within that time frame. Even though just keep the mindset that, well, don't keep that as a mindset, but just keep the action behind it. Like there's a drought. Like a drought could happen at any time. Sales could stop at any time. And that's the mentality that you need to have, to be hungry, to go out there chasing those sales. When you're in a drought, you out there, you're doing the work. You're determined, you're persistent, you're persevering. You're out there doing everything that you need to do in order for you to make those sales, right? And even when it is easier for you, you need to be as hungry when you are pursuing your business. Because again, being an entrepreneur is ghetto. Being a CEO is ghetto. It is up, like I said, it's unexpected sometimes. We don't know what to expect. We may have a good month, we may have a bad month. It depends. And how hungry and how fast you move is going to be the thing. If you have something to supplement your income, then you're really not going to move as hungry, because you know that everything is going to be taken care of, right? But if you are a full-time entrepreneur, and you know, like, this is the way that I provide for my family and it has to happen, you're going to move aggressively. You're going to move in a different manner. And we have to keep that same hunger, regardless if we have 300 sales, or if we have 3 sales, if we have 0 sales. We have to maintain that hunger. Yes, 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 and yes. Let me know if anybody understands what I'm saying. Let me know if anybody knows where I'm coming from. And do you, as an entrepreneur, do you see yourself when times are good, you don't work as hard, right? Because you can't, you trying to, you tend to coast when times are good, right? And when times are bad, that's when you're like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what to do anymore. This is not working. That is not working. I don't know what to do anymore. And we get stuck and stagnant in those times, or the wheels start turning. Sometimes we may be operating out of desperation. Sometimes we may be operating out of, just bewilderment, because you don't know what to do, right? And so we need to just act accordingly. We need to be hungry at all times, consistently, all the way across the board, in the good times and in the bad times. Yes, 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 and yes. Let me know if y'all with me. Let me know if y'all picking up what I'm putting down. Yazzie Faye says she's at home with her dad. Oh, okay. Are you back to work, Yazzie Faye? Let me know. Drop my nephew off at camp. All right. Part of my reset is updating my laptop and tablet. Yes. And because you do everything digitally, Michi, especially, your tumblers, your graphics, and all of that. You need to be up to date with everything, right? You need to invest in that. I was watching somebody's video. I don't remember who's right now, but they were saying if you do anything, and you need a good printer, the quality of your work, it was a Etsy video or something like that. The quality of your work depends on this printer. And instead of you trying to say, I'm trying to pinch pennies and I can't afford to get this printer right now, it is time for you to bite the bullet to get that printer so that you can give high quality work, because you rather have high quality work than giving somebody half work. And then they're like, oh, well, I don't really like doing business with this person. That'll tend to hurt your sales as opposed to, helping you out. So, yes, stay up to date. That was my point. Stay up to date. Let me see. I also need to reset strategies. I have to purge more because I'm overwhelmed with stuff in my house and workspace. Got you, got you, got you. Me too. I'm buying every pen and sticky note there is. I'm telling you, that is my thing. I'm gonna have a closet full like my mama did. That's what I before we got cut off. We were talking about going down school, school supplies and going back to school. This is my favorite time of year because I'm going to buy the school supplies. I am. Let me see. Thank you, cousin. She said the internet went out. Yep. Oh, I thought it was me. It's raining here. Nope, it's me. It's me. I'm back. I'm back. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I'm jamming to the intro. Okay, Chantel. All right, you guys said y'all fine with me. Let's see. I'm back. Hopefully, I didn't miss much. You didn't miss much, girl. We were gone. Took advantage of the technical difficulties to make a phone call. Got you, got you, got you. Yes, yes, and yes. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Hey, April. April's in the building. I felt lost. I didn't have a heading. All right. So, yes. So, we need to keep the same. We need to be as aggressive the entire year. We are quickly approaching Q4. So, whatever it is that you need to reset, whatever you need to do to make yourself to restructure, to relax, to replenish, whatever the REs, like I said, whatever you need to do to get back or to even restart, whatever that is, it is time to do these things now, right? Because Q4 is one of the major times of the year. This is where most businesses make all of their money, right? They're the busiest at Q4, right? And that's because we got the holidays. We got Black Friday. We have what is it? Small Business Saturday. What else we have? We have Cyber Monday. We have all of the holidays start coming after that. Because then after you have, first of all, you have pumpkin spices. Pumpkin spice is its own time, right? Fall comes, everybody's into pumpkin spice, right? So we have pumpkin spice season. Then we have Christmas season. Then we have Valentine's Day, New Year's, New Year, New Me, all of that stuff. We got all of those things going on in this little cluster of time. And so this is the time for you to start rebuilding. Another reword. It is time for you to start rebuilding, restructuring, and start to take assessment of what you're doing, take stock of what you're doing, and see what you could do better, and see what you're doing, and see where you need help at. So wherever you need help at, then pick up a book, then get a seminar, then get a coach. Do what you need to do in order to help you get better and to move forward in that space. Oh yes, can't forget spooky season. I can't forget that, because some of these people love Halloween all year long. I have a friend, she has Witch Baby, is it Witch Baby soaps? Witch Baby soaps, and they do the coffin bath bombs and the witch stuff and the tarot stuff. Like Halloween is her season all year round. And so, we have people who love those seasons. And since these are big times for people, these are big times for you to cash in, right? And in order for you to cash in, you have to make sure that your structure is properly set up. And so whatever you need in order to get it together, whatever you need in order to reset, we need to start doing that. And the first things first is definitely a purge. The first things first is definitely getting clear on what you need to see. Why? Because when I am so cluttered, I told you that as it is on the inside, it is on the outside. So however cluttered my brain is, that is what my workspace is looking like, right? And so we need to get clarity. We need to be able to see. We need to be able to assess. We need to be able to focus and not try to, it takes more time trying to work through a messy area, trying to pack orders and everything through a messy area than having everything organized and ready to go, right? And a lot of the times we like to make up the excuse, oh, but it's organized chaos. I know I make up that excuse all the time, and I can operate in organized chaos pretty fine. I function very well in it, right? But I don't function at my best. I'm not at my best when I'm functioning in organized chaos, right? I don't work to the maximum capacity. I'm working at, a percentage, but I'm not 100%. And I'm not even in the 80s at that point. You know what I'm saying? And so we need the first thing we need to do is to purge our space. And if I don't know who needs to hear it, I don't know who needs to write that down. Put it on your post-it, put it on your mirror, put it in your bathroom, put it on your refrigerator, put it in your wallet, put it on your phone, put it on an alert. You need to know that you have to purge, you have to clear out your space. Clear out your space. You got to make room for your blessings. You got to make room for your abundance, and you cannot make that on top of clutter. God is not going to bless a mess. God blesses the mess in us, but you need to make room for it. There's some work that you got to do too, right? And I'm saying that because I speak from experience. I'm speaking from the way I operate and the way I move, and I know how I'm doing it, and that's how I can say that I know you guys are doing it, because some people will really operate in clear spaces, and that's how they operate all the time, right? And they have that clarity. But some people, when you get busy, it just gets super, super messy, or sometimes you're just a messy person. I know for sure I am a messy person, and we got to take a quick commercial break. It's going to be quick. I promise you.
Welcome to the show.
Right in the
Coffee
morning,
with Nikkie.
right
In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way.
right in the morning.
Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie.
Wake up everybody in the morning, wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding and we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning, I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie, oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning, wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding and we riding, yo.
We are live, and welcome to Coffee with Nikkie, your daily cup of information and inspiration. You already know what to do. Soon as you walk in, hit the thumbs up button, and don't forget to click subscribe. Now grab your pen, your pad, and your coffee, because it's time to get it. Let's get it. Let's go. What? All right, y'all. I messed up. Okay, I'm back. Let me know if you guys can see me. I let my battery die, and I did not charge it over the week. So I had to replace my battery. But we are back. I hope you guys can hear me and see me just fine. April says she thought about me when she saw the school supplies coming out. Yes. Because I love me some school supplies. All right, put ones in the chat, y'all, if y'all can see me. Let me know if you can see me fine. Let me know. Trina says, yep, that's me. Chaotic space, chaotic mind. Yes. So happy that we're looking at homes right now. Mama need her workspace. Yes, and yes. And see, the thing is that we're going to take our mess everywhere we go, right? And so we have to start thinking that we are not going to operate in that. I know when it's time for me to it's time for me to start cleaning and purging, I don't went too far. I don't went way too far, right? And so I'm like, I'm praying. I'm like, God, give me a cleaning spirit, because I know that if you give me a cleaning spirit, I'm cleaning from top to bottom, back to front. I'm cleaning every single thing. I'm moving stuff out the way. I'm cleaning behind it. Like, I am really digging into a deep clean, right? And so I know sometimes, because that's just not who I am. I operate, like I said, I am a messy person. I'm the Tasmanian devil, period. Like, give me a space and I'm going to ruin it. Why? Because I'm always doing something, right? I'm always creating in my space. If it's not something that like it's something on a computer, then it's some craft or something. It's maybe some clothes that I'm making. It may be me sewing something. Like, I'm always creating something, and I will always find a way to create a mess where I'm at. So I when I say God give me a cleaning spirit, I need a cleaning spirit so I cannot do that, right? And it may not be clean for a very, very long time, but it initially be clean, and I will feel better, and I will feel clearer. I'll feel lighter. I'll feel the weight lifted off of me. Right? How many of you guys understand what I'm saying? Let me know if y'all with me, or is it just me? Is it just me that's a huge mess? Is it just me that's the Tasmanian devil when it comes to creation? Is it just me? Or does anybody feel me in the room? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. And that is so true. The chaotic workspace, the chaotic mind is for sure. For sure. And so that is one of the first things we need to do as part of this reset, is to clean clean and clear your space. Purge what you no longer need. Sell it off. We have the supply closet in bubblebabesuniversity.com. You can go to the supply closet and you can post what you have that you want to sell for other members in the group and see if they would like to purchase it, because maybe you no longer need it, but somebody else uses that item, or somebody else could use it for something in their collection, and it may be somebody else's treasure. So you can go on over there and start putting your stuff up. And what I will do is, when you start putting your stuff up, just because everybody does not go into the community and check everything, and I'm gonna need you guys to go into the community and check everything, because I'm putting information up there all the time for y'all, right? But I will take whatever is on sale, or whatever somebody is selling, and I will share it on my stories. And then you guys can do the same thing. You can jump in and share it on your stories as well, so we can get the things moving quickly, so you can get them out of your house quicker. So let me know if you guys are with me on the reset and the clearing out your space and the purging of your space. Let me know if you with me. Say yes, Nikki, I'm with you, girl. You could just say yes, yes, and yes. Either way. On one, whatever. Once I see it, I'll know y'all talking about it. So let me know if you need to clear your space, if you need to purge. That's the first thing you need to do as part of your reset. As part of your reset. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to clean the space, and then we're going to have a plan, right? Again, I have been working through some stuff, and I want to focus on what things are going to bring you money, because a lot of the times we're spending time on things that are not producing revenue. We're not getting anything from it. It's actually making us lose money. And how can we maximize on it? How can we capitalize on this? And if we cannot, then how can we delegate that to somebody else to do? Or, you know what I'm saying? How can somebody else do that, so that you can eliminate that off your plate, so that you can focus on things that's actually going to bring you money, that is going to build your business, that is going to grow your business, right? And so we definitely need to start looking at those things. And I know when I started writing things down of all the ways that I am receiving revenue, I'm like, there's so many ways that I am making money, but I'm not maximizing on it. Why? Because my focus is not there. I'm doing it here and there, and I'm not paying as much attention to it as I should be, right? There's so many ways that you guys can be making money. You have your website, you have your pop-ups, you have wholesale. You can